Okay, I know in this time where we are in 2025, a lot of women are on this train of very independent. Can't nobody tell me what to do. I run shit. Woo woo woo. This and then the third. But I'm just here to say I ain't one of them, baby. I need somebody to tell me because if I'm like a dog. I'm like a pit bull or a cane corso. If I get free, I'ma run wild. I'm just one of them type of women where I don't mind, and I've always said it. If you, I don't mind being put in my place if it's beneficial and you are leading me in a correct direction. But just thinking that by default, cause you a man, you just finna tell me what to do just because you feel like you got a penis. Nah, that don't fly with me. I'm sorry, but let's no. I think that's where men get misconstrued, and that's where I think we missed the plot. But I've always been one of them women where I'm a relationship type of girl. That's why I can't do the flings. I can't do no one night stands. Anytime I've dealt with someone, it has always turned into years. So naturally, I've always been a woman to be in a relationship. I'm meant to be in a relationship. So when it's not even about no pick me type of situation going on. But I believe in union. I believe in balance, and I believe in structure. So I always have told men you have to be a strong man to deal with me. And I don't even want to say deal with me, but you have to be a strong man to be with me. And I'm not no woman that's chaotic. I'm not no woman that's caused a lot of problems. And when I say you have to be able to deal with me, is that when I am walking in my spiritual alignment with God and I'm trying to teach you something, God may have put something on my heart to direct you to me, to give you the proper instructions that He is leading me out to tell you. And you have to be in a place of openness with yourself and with God to be able to listen and carry out them instructions. Because one thing about me, I'm never gonna lead my man to something to where it's not gonna benefit the both of us. Because if I'm with you, anything that you do gonna affect me too. That's why when I used to date, and I've always told men you can't handle me, and I meant that in the spiritual sense, not in a situation like I said where it's like I'm finna just cause all these problems and I'm finna be a liability. You can't handle me because it's like I'm going to have to bring out these things in you that you know you can't. You ain't able to bear. Like if you are not in a situation where you are even structured or balanced within yourself, spiritually, mentally, financial, all that, there's nothing that you can do with me. You can't even lead yourself, so how are you going to lead me anywhere? And so that's why I always tell men, you like the aesthetic of me. You don't like me for real. Because if you like me for real, you would carry me the same way that God carries me. If God treats me and puts me to the utmost standard and He upholds the utmost standard with me and He does the most amazing and miraculous things to me, what make you think that you bigger than God, that you gonna come in my life and treat me anything less than that? Huh? How you gonna treat me lesser than Sky Daddy? Sky Daddy don't play about me. That's why when I used to date, I always used to appreciate a man when he can say, I don't know how to deal with you. I know I cannot handle you. It's not to the point where I'm asking you to do all these things. I'm not asking you to pay my rent. I'm not asking you to buy me all these, designer bags and these designer clothes. I'm one of them type of motherfucker where I would have you probably to spend $50 to $60 on a lamb plate. You know what I'm saying? Or like buy me books and stuff like that. And it's like when you can't even do the minimal things for me, when you can't even pray with me, you can't pray over me, you're not open-minded, you're not willing to ground yourself, you're not willing to be one with yourself, you're not willing to connect with the higher source to be better for us and for me or for your family or for the foundation that you have around you, it ain't nothing that you can do with me, baby, because everything you do gonna go against what God has ordained for me and God alone. So yeah, when I once I see that things are crumbling apart between us, I got to bow gracefully, baby. Or God just gonna make you just come out my life, either one or two. But when I see that you are a person that walks with God, and you may not be perfect, but you're trying to get right, I can fuck with it. I go to the ends of the world with you, baby. So I always try to put it and implant it in my daughter or implant it in any woman. Any man that has talks with God and can walk with God, and you are a woman that walks with God and talks with God every day, any man that finds God will find you. And that's for sure. And if anything other than that, it's a dub for you, baby. So by all means, when I see women just, hoop run and want to be singer and this, that, and the third, and want to wear the pants and be the and lead and be the, what I'm saying, the man or whatever, kudos to you, baby. But I ain't with none of that. I've already worked hard enough. I ain't even past 40. And I feel like I had worked too damn hard already. My mom has always said, you need a man that's gonna be able to take care of you. And she knew that. And she meant that. And baby, kudos, honey, do what you do. But as for me, no. I needs me a man that's gonna watch over me, pray over me, protect me, provide for me, not even in the financial sense, but all the way across the board. I need all that, baby. I need all that. I ain't no steel toe boot wearing motherfucker. I need if both of us gotta wear the pants, ain't no point in you being around.